And as you can see, Bitcoin funding rates right now are positive for short holders. So if you're short on Bitcoin right now, you're essentially getting paid to hold your shorts every 8 hours now. Absolutely crazy stuff. This is quite high right now. I don't think this is going to be changing anytime soon because we are looking very, very bullish in the market. This does bring me on to my next big swing trade that I'm looking for here, guys. And as we covered in yesterday's video, this is the big swing trade. We've got a parallel channel looking like so. I'm just going to get rid of some of the indicators quickly so it's a bit more visually appealing for you guys. As you can see, we've got a parallel channel to the upside, okay? Parallel channel to the upside with the support forming on the lower side here. This essentially means, guys, parallel channel to the upside usually breaks down, okay? Usually breaks down. So this basically means that we could be seeing a bit of a breakdown scenario for Bitcoin, which means, yes, back to the funding rates, we could be looking for a short position, okay? Looking for a short position and getting paid while we hold that short position, okay? In terms of prices, in terms of measure moves, in terms of targets for this trade, guys, I'm looking for this measure move. The measure move is going to be something along the lines of this. As you can see, fits perfectly inside of this channel. And in terms of percentages, we're going to be going for probably around 7.41%, around this sort of area, around that 7.5% area is going to be pretty good for this short position, and that will bring Bitcoin down to around 33,000. Gulp. Not very good for Bitcoin here, but at the end of the day, it is going to be a pullback. It is going to be a much needed pullback from this explosion to the upside here, and I'm not really that worried right now. I'm not really that worried if we do come down to 33,000 because we do have support there. As you can see, when we did have that run up, we did see a very, very nice level here actually get formed and we saw a lovely bounce. So I would expect a bounce from 33, not with huge momentum, okay, not with huge momentum. If we're referencing what we saw before, it was around a 7% move. So probably, just on average, go for around a 3.5% bounce from 33,000 if this is going to happen. If it doesn't happen, guys, hey, it's not the end of the world. We're still looking very bullish. Market structure is still looking really, really strong here. And we are going to be staggering our take profits as we go down in this short position, okay? The take profits that I am referring to right now, you can see here on the side, it is going to be 34,555, 34,219, 33,381. Okay, these are going to be the take profits that I'm going to be looking for as we come down. The reasoning for this is, guys, is because you can see the levels of support that we have had on these zones previously. Okay, you can see that we have actually had pretty aggressive bounces from these prices before. This essentially means there's support to be tested, okay? Support to be tested in these areas. And if we're shorting this position right now and we bounce and we come right back up to entry or something like that, at least we've taken some profit, okay? At least we've taken some profit, stop loss to entry, and we're in the money, okay? You know why we're here, guys. We're here to make money. Cold, hard cash, baby. Let's get it. So yeah, if we don't go short here, guys, the support areas to be looking out for there is going to be around 35.5 for a potential bounce to stay in this lovely upward sloping parallel chart pattern here. And that is a very, very bullish scenario right now. In terms of higher highs that we are looking to break, guys, the higher high that we are looking for right now is around 38,200, I do believe. If we are going to get up there, very good stuff indeed. The last time that we did test this area, we did see pretty violent dumpage, okay? Pretty violent dumpage to the downside, which did throw us down to test this area yet again. So personally, I do think we are due a pullback for Bitcoin. I think we've been very, very bullish for a very long time now. You can see we've been bullish continuously. We are testing the bull market barrier here on the daily time frame as well, guys. So a pullback to the lower side of this bull market barrier is not out of the question. If this does happen, we're just going to be forming a very strong higher low, okay? We're just going to be forming a very, very strong higher low. The previous confirmed higher low that we do have here is all the way back down, okay? It's all the way back down at around 25,000, maybe at 26,000 as well, if you are going to be counting this as a pullback, but that's on your own judgment. So these are the areas that we should really be looking for. If we break these areas, guys, and we do come down, if we break these areas, then that's going to be going to be bad for market structure, right? That's when we can be feeling a bit more bearish. But for bullish sentiment right now, if we are going to be looking for that, it is going to be bull market barrier around 33,000. If we do come down to that area and we do find support at 33,000, then I'm still bullish, okay? I'm still really bullish on Bitcoin. We can find support here. And hey, let's look at horizontal levels of support here on the daily as well. You can see that we did test this area for resistance here at around 30,000, 31K, just for simplicity's sake there. 31,000, we tested that for resistance. 31,000 again tested for resistance. So hey, why the hell not if we test it for support? So if we come down to 33,000 here, guys, and we might tinker down something along the lines of this, test this 31,000 again, set a very, 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 very strong higher low there, and then propel to the upside, okay? And then propel to the upside. And if you are looking at days until the halvening, I think it's around 154 days or something like that. They say it's going to be around April the 20th, so 420, if you did want to remember that, guys. So that's sort of what we're looking for the halvening. But we know as we go up to the halvening, guys, I haven't got a chart to show you right now, but as we go up to the halvening, we sometimes actually go stagnant, or we do have a little bit of a pullback, because after the halvening, we tend to, well, we have pretty much every time seen a very, very nice bull run, okay? So if this is going to happen again, we probably will go stagnant for a bit. We probably might even pull back, depending on these ETFs. If the ETFs come through, then obviously we will see a lot of bullish momentum to the upside, but the pullback will be there. If the ETFs don't come through right away and we're still waiting and there's delays and stuff like that continuously, then it's likely that we are going to go sideways, or we will pull back to this 31,000 area, okay? So please keep that in mind for the next higher low potential juicy bounce point that we could be looking for. In terms of what I really want to see for Bitcoin right now would be consolidation along this bull market barrier as this comes down. If we can consolidate along this area, even in a micro downtrend, that's absolutely fine. It's just I don't want to see us essentially just propel up to 50K, guys. I mean, it's nice. It's nice, don't get me wrong. It would be lovely to go all the way up to 50,000, but what goes up must come down. The steeper that we go up in this parabolic motion, the faster and more violently we come down, okay? So if we do come up very, 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 very steep to 50K, we could crash down pretty much straight back down to the bull market barrier at 36,000. That's a possibility as well. So I don't really want to see that. I want to see a nice, steady uptrend here. The trend is my friend, right? I want to see nice higher lows, market structure being set. As you can see here, guys, we've got the lower low. We've got, sorry, I'm in the way of the lower low, but we've got the higher low here, higher high being broken, higher high being broken, higher low being set again, higher high, higher low, and now we've just set another higher high. So it's just natural for us to come down, set a higher low here, bounce back up, and that's sort of what we're going to be looking for Bitcoin. Moving on to altcoins here, guys. Let's have a look at see what the altcoins are doing today since yesterday's video. And guys, I'm uploading every single day now, so if you're liking the content, smash the like, smash the comment section. I want to see you guys in the comment section and your opinions on what you think is going to be happening here with Bitcoin, and comment on my TA. Tell me if I'm wrong. I want to hear it, guys. Amazing stuff. And guys, if you are looking for a Telegram group, CC Gang, shout out to you guys. Link is in the description. Go join the Telegram. Popping in there. Good stuff. Got a really tightly knitted community that have been there for around 2 years or so. And also, guys, if you're looking for a free trading strategy, we do also run a crypto webinar once a week, every Thursday, I think. Yeah, every Thursday. So if you are looking to basically get a new trading strategy as well that is very, very profitable, you can go join the link in the description as well and sign up to the webinar link, and you'll be notified when the webinar is starting. But yeah, back to altcoins for now. Let's look and see what's going on. You can see that we do have TAO up 16.4%. Pretty crazy stuff. Doge down from yesterday. I think Doge was up around 9% yesterday, so up around 5% today. So I think we did pull back at the end of yesterday for Doge. So probably around break even for Doge right now, but overall on the daily, it is looking fairly bullish today, guys. We've got Crow making a bit of a move. We've got CAS making a move. We've got TIA. We've got KuCoin's KCS coming up 3%. And apart from that, everything else is looking pretty goddamn horrific. FTT on the way down again, lost 20% yesterday. So that's probably around another 20, probably around 25% or 27% now that we could be looking for the move down here for FTT, but overall the market for altcoins right now is fairly bearish, which is absolutely fine, guys. This tends to usually happen after we see a crazy run for Bitcoin, so it's nothing to be worried about. If you are in your altcoins, stay strong, stay hodling out there. Obviously, not financial advice here, but remember, guys, we are in this new run-up. We're close to the halvening, and when this all happens, we're going to see Bitcoin rally. Bitcoin will rally, and altcoins will probably go stagnant, okay? They probably will just go stagnant for a little bit, maybe a little bit of a couple of moves like you have seen here, but altcoins are always delayed, okay? They're always slightly delayed in terms of their moves. So if we see Bitcoin do a 10% move, we'll probably see altcoins do, some will do a 10% move, but some will probably do like a 2 or 3% move, and then 4, 5, 6 days later, you'll see a 30% move for that altcoin, right? So it does vary with which altcoin is going to be reactive to the Bitcoin volume that we are seeing there. So yeah, just rest assured, altcoins will recover here. It's not the end of the world, but right now, for the day, it is looking pretty bleak. But it's just a reminder to take profit if you see a massive move come up, because what comes up must come down, okay? Right, guys, that's going to be it from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. In terms of short form, quickly, if you are going to be scalping these markets, guys, what did we say yesterday? We said there was a 1% move on the table from this ascending triangle coming down to test this level of support at around 35.9. Check yesterday's video. We said we'd come down here and bounce up for 1%. Amazing stuff. Did we do it? Yes, we did. Made the money. Absolutely amazing stuff. But yeah, in terms of today, we are going to be looking at that level of support again, guys. You can see the level of support is going to be on this side again. If we come down to here, there's probably a bounce point. I'm not going to say it's going to be 1% now, because you can see from this area, massive bounce point, not so big bounce point. Well, still fairly big, actually. So we could probably see maybe actually a 1%, or a break, okay? So it could be a good one-to-one trade that you could be looking for there. Probably something along the lines of this. If you are looking for a trade on Bitcoin, obviously NFA here, guys, do your own research. This is not something that I think you guys should be taking, but a one-to-one trade here is not out of the question. And when I say one-to-one, guys, risk 1%, lose 1%, good to go, money in the bag, okay? If you'd have done that yesterday, you'd have made a nice 1% there on whatever you would have been risking, okay? So yeah, that's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Do appreciate it. Again, join the CC gang in the Telegram group. But for now, it's going to be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.